what's up YouTube? This is Foxtel Digital coming to you again with Black Girl Stocks, and this is a weekly update of what's been going on in the stock market and just an update on our top 3 option plays that we were looking at this week. But first, if this is your first time watching this video, please make sure that you click the thumbs up button. It really helps the channel. Also, subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video for you guys. And this is just in. Tiblio just released 2 new features to their subscribers, the option sweeps and the stock halts. Now, these are gonna be very interesting. Long story short, option sweeps are what people call following smart money or big money moves. So these are very large, aggressive orders filled that are a pretty good directional bet on where the price action is headed. So it'll be something like,
hey, somebody just bought 3,000 calls on Apple. Strike price, blah, 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 expiring on November 11th.
So you kind of catch my drift with that one. And the stock halts, for anybody that's ever traded crypto or popular meme stocks, you know, when prices move too far, too fast, the SEC actually puts a halt on those movements. And so once they release that hold, then you can kind of follow those trends with your trades. This one is actually going to be best to use with the Tiblio Discord group because you're going to be able to get immediate updates. If you were to go to the website and see this, it may have already come and gone. So it's best to just make sure you have your notifications on for the Discord, and you know, you'll get really quick, immediate updates. Make sure that you check out Tiblio and use my link below to get 20% off of your first month. So starting off with this week, there's been a lot of discussion on the US debt ceiling. The debt limit is basically a capped amount that we're allowed to be outstanding in US federal debt. And we actually just hit that wall back on August the 1st. It's really up in the air whether or not they're going to increase it or just do away with it altogether. And if something isn't figured out soon, we're gonna have trouble keeping up with all of our obligations. In other words, they're gonna do their best to make sure that those debts are paid. And that could mean delaying payments on our other obligations, like paying government agencies and contractors, or Social Security beneficiaries, Medicare, you know, and a lot more. So if this goes on for a long term, you can kind of see how crazy it's gonna be for the entire stock market and our economy in general. So the deadline is gonna be October 18th. So this is gonna be really interesting to kind of see how this plays out. Now, it's kind of cool because we were just highlighting China's debt last week with the Evergrande situation, and now look at us scrambling. Hey, it is what it is. Okay, so our first play was MU, that's Micron Technology. We caught this stock at 74.05 for the earnings play that we found on Tiblio, and we were expecting the stock to stay fairly neutral or to have a small drop after reports of of possible weak earnings. But Micron actually had an earnings beat with earnings of 2.42. So that's a little bit higher than the expected 2.27 EPS. During after hours on Tuesday, MU actually dropped 3.3% to $69. This stock is really under a lot of pressure, starting from a prediction of higher supplies of PC memory chips, but really not much demand back in August. And so you'll kind of see that other companies in the same semiconductor space are also trading lower, like Western Digital Corp and Seagate Technology Holding. As far as our plays, we did an iron condor with our shorts. So our shorts, these are going to be the options that we sold, not the ones that we bought. Our shorts were around 77 and 70. So we're still within our range, and you'll see today that shares are actually going up. So let's just kind of see this one through. All right. Next, we were pretty bullish on CCL. This is Carnival at 25.44. So that's when we found it. Just because of all the strong uptrending moves with travel stocks last week, the stock actually jumped up to $27 on Monday, which was really great considering the market climate right now and with so much debt and uncertainty. But good news from Carnival, with booming volume and booking for the second half of 2022, that can be a really good sign of future profits. Also, there's going to be a lot of restriction lifts coming in November, with the US allowing air travel from the UK and European Union countries. But of course, they're requiring all travelers to be fully vaccinated. So honestly, the future of the cruise business really just comes down to when people feel more comfortable and safer to travel. Now the stock is kind of dropped back down a little bit to 25.25 at the time of this recording. Now this last one was really interesting, Alibaba, BABA. So we started looking at this play at 145.08. We were overall bearish just with the clean downtrend that the stock has been in since, well, all year. Looking back on Monday, shares went crazy and jumped up to about 155 during after hours. I know that this is definitely not unusual to have a pullback, or in this case, a quick spike up, even in a downtrend. We're still actually above our entry price for puts of 145. It looks like it could be continuing in that long-term downtrend. So there may be more price drops in the future, especially with everything going on in the China economy. It may take a while to rebound from this. So that's pretty much it for this video, but make sure that you guys check out this video that I just posted about Tiblio. It just kind of gives you an ins and out of how you can get started, how you can find where to get help with Tiblio, how to use the Discord group, but make sure you guys check that out. All right.